glitching low cinematic streams, build back on tension. Build up two traps, arrows accelerate. Atmosphere rises, sound like screams in the distance. Voice distorted, midnight bridge uncontrolled. Drawn to harder, sharper bass growls with sudden cutouts, lane dark stiff stabs. Give us cinematic horror blast, our real chaos, glitchy and broken. Sub-ruts, revolution, earthquake under the city. Silence except faint glitch sparks whisper, they can't contain it anymore. Drone, build suspense, final drop, maximum chaos, overlapping rhythm, baselines, distorted growls, sirens, sweeps, other explosions between stabs, vocal trap, revealing anomaly. Ends with a sharp bass and echoing to silence. Dark paths fade into static, less robotic phrase, midnight anomaly terminated. Loss of fades to black. The crowd will sustain notes. Some drops back to halftime, lift to silence. Beat drops back to halftime. Distorted glitch, sparks, gas, satellite, shadows glitching. Low cinematic streets, go back, don't have attention. Build up two, jump up the two rate. Atmosphere rises, sound like screams in the distance. Void up two, traps, narrate anomaly. Beat drops back to halftime, distorted clones. Distorted glitch, sparks, satellite, shadows glitching. Low cinematic streets, go back on tension. Build up, levels accelerate. And what rises now sound like screams in the distance. Midnight breeze uncontrolled. Drop too harder, sharper bass clouds with sudden cutouts. Layer dark sense, standing in anymore. Layer dark sense stabs, give a cinematic horror vibe. Stop, start, rhythm, chaos, glitchy and broken. Sub-runs rumble like an earthquake under the city. Vocal jokes. Silence except faint glitch sparks whisper, they can't contain it anymore. Low drone build suspense, final drop, maximum pace, overlapping rhythm, bass lines, distorted crowd, sirens, with some explosions between stacks, vocal top revealing anomaly. Overlapping rhythm, bass lines, distorted crowd, siren sweeps, some explosions between stabs, vocal chop revealing anomaly. Dark light pads with glitch effects sweep across stereo. Sub-bass hum simulate an unstable system. Robotic whisper, dark bite, cataclysm initiated. Metallic digital hits gradually build tension. Build up through furrows, emulate energy surges. Rapid hi-hat rolls and glitch stutters layer rhythmically. Industrial effects punctuate the rising tension. Silence before drop with robotic chant. Catastrophe engage, rock powder, sleep. Push your bitch with glitch effects, sleeper off. Sub-bass hum simulate an unstable system. Robotic whisper, dark bites, cataclysm initiated. Cataclysm initiated. Cataclysm initiated. Metallic digital hits gradually build tension. Metallic digital hits gradually build tension. Build up through furrows, emulate energy surges. Rapid hi-hat rolls and glitch stutters layer rhythmically. Industrial effects punctuate the rising tension. Silence before drop with robotic chant. Catastrophe engage. Drop one, dark ghastlies. Milk, dark bite, cataclysm. Minimal glitch effects with sub-hum. Kick, snare hits punch mechanically with industrial precision. Vocal tops echo, dark bite, cataclysm. Silence before drop with robotic chant. Catastrophe engage. Drop one for glitch best lace. Crowds dominate. Burst, dark ghastlies. Glitch throws, scroll failure imminent. Cataclysm initiated. Dark bite, cataclysm. Falls and puzzler, but wastelands layer with glitch stabs down me. Kick, snare hits punch mechanically with the meltdown fading into silence. Fight cataclysm. 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 Minimal glitch, subpulses, atmospheric pads, and reversed effects create suspense. Robotic murmurs, system stones collapsing. Build up to rapid snare rolls, rising synth layers and glares, and glitch effects increase tension. Robotic countdown 3, 2, 1. Short silence before final drop. Even heavier chaotic basslines layered with glitch stabs dominate. Sweeps and industrial effects and hexagonal rhythms. Synth sweeps and industrial effects and FX and lands. Dark summer bring energy. Blooms. Thin sweeps increase tension.
Derek Rover, dark. Certain lamp has a subsonic rumble simulate an impending storm. Flickering glitch effects and metallic sparks sweep across stereo. Robotic whisper, bass storm ignition, systems online. Lows of hum gradually builds tension. Build up the burning, fervor off the ditch. Benzing signals and pitch, bangs emulate electrical energy. Build up, rattles and glitch starters layer rhythmically. Metallic effects hits, punctuate the rising intensity. Silence before drop, robotic ignition sequence. Drop wasn't replace clouds, dominate the mix. Kick and snare, hit mechanically layered with the terrestrial stats. Vocal chops, echo. Sub-bass pulses sync with glitch effects, creating an electrifying impact. Robotic whisper, bass storm ignition, systems online. Lows of hum gradually, missing signals and pitch, bends and wheels rising sensation. Build up of watching feels and will drop. Drop your even heavier bass clouds layered with glitch stabs dominate. Kick and snare, an unpredictable mechanic pushing momentically. Metallic play between the beat and glitch versus some hum creating suspense. Through water voice, form unleashed. Rising paths and effects build to dissipate a rhythmic clock. Final drop, final drop. Maximum chaos overlapping glitch data's cross. Industrial stats and some bass hits, kiss and bass hits. Trouble dropper dropper wrecks, unpredictable rhythms. X sweep simulate a storm explosion fading into silence. Glitches and sub-bass, ignition complete. Last robotic whisper, ignition complete. Kick and snare, an unpredictable
into a crackling glitch effect sweep across stereo. Sub-bass hum simulate overheating systems. Robotic whisper, cybernova overheat detected. Ambient industrial effects slowly build tension. Build up. Rising synth margin pitch emulate escalating energy. Rapid hi-hat rolls and glitch stutters layer rhythmically. Helic effects punctuate the build-up. Silence before drop with robotic chats. Overheat and exit outside. Pleasant glitch bass cross dominate the mix. Kick snare punch mechanically with industrial precision. Sub-bass hits and effects sweep simulate system overload. Beat drops to minimal glitch sub-pulses. Atmospheric pads and reversed effects create suspense. Robotic murmurs, core temperature critical. Build up to fast snare rolls and rising synth layers increase tension. Robotic countdown 3, 2, 1. Silence before final drop. Emulate escalator drop. Final drop. Final drop. Maximum intensity overlapping glitch bass crowds. Industrial stabs and sub-bass hits. Hit tricks and sub-bass slowly fade. Last robotic whisper. Overheat terminated. Simulate a system meltdown fading into silence. Glitch bricks and sub-bass slowly fade. Last robotic whisper, overheat terminated. Last robotic whisper, terminated. Build up. Beat drops to minimal glitch, sub-pulses, atmospheric pads and reversed effects create suspense. Robotic murmurs, core temperature critical. Build up. Past errors and rooms and rows and traces, layers increased and upper levels decreased tension. Only to murmur, build up, break your face, ring low, sublime. Reverse stream across every your steps and reverse the countdown to no overheat. Fast arrows and rising synth layers increase tension. Harmonic countdown 3, 2, 1. Silence before final drop. Emulate systems. Robotic whisper. Robotic whisper.
Deep reactor hum and digital sparks fill the stereo field. Metallic glitches and warning alarms create tension. Subtle robotic force reactor core destabilizing. Lows of bass pulses gradually built anticipation. Running pitch bits and simulate overheating energy. Fast I-am rules later with glitch stutters. Torsion effects hits mimic sparks sliding off circuits. Silence cut with robotic shower in the head. Progressive bass grounds hit hard with glitch distortion. Kicking snare blunts mechanically with metallic edge. For per reactor. Perfect speaks and sub-bass punches simulate molten energy eruptions. Beat strips to minimal sub-pulses with scattered glitches. Atmospheric passive focus and cyberpunk reactor environments. Robotic murmurs echo. Core instability detected. Most of bass pulses gradually built anticipation. Rising pitch bends and simulate overglitch stabs. Some bass slams and distorted effects punctuate each beat. Vocal chops glitch in sync with metallic clash effects. Minimal section with eerie glitch sparks. Robotic whispers, system compromise. Core meltdown imminent. Section built suddenly with low hums and filtered effects. Final drop, maximum intensity. Overlapping bass growls, glitch stabs and industrial hits. Kicking snare in complex patterns. Epic speaks and sirens heighten the sense of a catastrophic meltdown. Final vocoder shout. Reactor burn. Aggressive bass growls hit hard with glitch distortion. Kicking snare blunts mechanically with metallic edge. Vocal chopper reactor. Burn. Perfect sweeps and sub-bass punches simulate molten energy eruptions. Beat strips to minimal sub-pulses with scattered glitches. Atmospheric passive focus and cyberpunk reactor environment. Robotic murmurs echo. Core instability detected. Beat strips to minimal sub-pulses with scattered glitches. Atmospheric passive focus and cyberpunk reactor environment. Robotic murmurs echo. Core instability detected. Built-in energy eruptions. Beat strips to minimal sub-pulses with scattered glitches. Atmospheric passive focus and cyberpunk reactor environment. Robotic murmurs echo. Core instability detected. Build up to sterile rate. Pitch rising, synths emulate and energy spikes. Robotic countdown. 3, 2, 1. Silence before the final drop. Heavier chaotic basslines layered with glitch stabs. Sub-bass slams and distorted effects punctuate each beat. Vocal chop glitch in sync with metallic crash effects. Minimal section with eerie glitch sparks. Robotic whisper, system compromise. Core meltdown imminent. Action builds subtly with low hums and filtered effects. Final drop, maximum momentum, overlapping bass growls, glitch stabs, and industrial hits. Kick and snare hit, complex patterns. The slowly powering up like a nuclear core activating. Metallic clanks, glitch sparks in stereo. A robot that announces cyber reactor online. Warning, unstable energy detected. Rising sub-bass swell with synthetic risers. Snare rolls get tighter, layered with glitch alarms. Distorted synth sweep like a reactor charging up. A countdown, 3, 2, 1. Silence before impact. Pulsing random bass growls, crunchy and mechanical. Kick and snare punch like hydraulic pistons. Reactor alarm, sirens pulse under the baseline. Vocal chop glitching, rampage, reactor online. 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 Stripped down to some glitch fuck. He sounds like circuits shorting out. Dark synth paths and a cinematic apocalyptic mood. No doom. Machine like stutter risers building tension. Rapid trap hi-hat rolls. Robotic voice glitching. Reactor overload. 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 Drop to 3 slowest synthetic risers. Stirred up clouds layered with electric crackles. Chaotic stop-start rhythm pattern, unpredictable and violent. Sirens rise mid-drop, intensifying chaos. Everything cuts out except a low rumble reactor heartbeat pulse. Robotic voice warns, critical meltdown imminent. Final drop, maximum chaos. Glitch rhythm stabs at double intensity. Some distortion overloads like a reactor going critical. Effects of plasma bursts, explosions between hits. Vocal chop, repeats. Rampage, rampage. Meltdown alarm fades into static. Sub-hum collapses into silence. Final robotic whisper, system failure. Storm effects with distant thunder and crackling electricity. Dark atmospheric set a heavy foreboding tone. Also on both simulating approaching chaos. Whispered robotic voice, execution protocol activated. Build up. Watch as every rhythmic storm into building. Trap hi-hat rolls and glitch stutters at tension. Metallic effects hits like lightning striking circuits. Silence just before drop with robotic chain. Commencing execution. Heavy cyber bass growls dominate with distorted glitch overlays. Kick and snare hit hard and mechanical. Vocal chop, dark storm, execution. Echoes in stereo, sub-bass pulses mimic thunder strikes. Beat drops to minimal click sub with ambient storm sounds. Atmospheric pads and reverse effects create suspense. Low robotic murmurs echo, system compromised. Build up to 2 as a robotic bases simulate still. Execution protocol activated. Build up. Rising synth freezes mimic storm energy building. Trap hi-hat rolls and glitch stutters action. Metallic effects hits like lightning striking circuits. Silence just before his hits like lightning striking silence. Just before drop with robotic cat. Commencing execution. Commencing execution. Commencing execution. Heavy cyber bass growls dominate with distorted glitch overlays. Kick and snare hit hard and mechanical. Vocal chop, dark storm execution. Hostile hits robot drop with distorted glitch overlays. Some mentality overlapping bass growls glitch effects and industrial hits. Kicks make a thunder with unpredictable patterns. Focus
stereo. On the left, sweet mimics thunderclap, fading into silence. Storm is slowly fading to static and low sub. Left distant thunder roll ends abruptly. Dark storm execution. Final effects, sweet mimics thunderclap, fading into silence. Storm effects slowly fade into static and low sub hum. Last distant thunder roll ends abruptly.
Simple distant neon effects sweep across stereo. Subtle glitch, pulses emulate energy building in a cyber environment. Robotic voice observes core sequence, overdrive initiated. Low sub hum gradually increases tension, builds up, starting 30, instantly. Rising defense and simulate acceleration. Rapid hi-hats and glitch stutters layer rhythmically. Metallic effects hits accentuate the build-up. Sounds plus more drop with robotic shout.
Overdrive engaged. Aggressive bass growls hit hard, layered with glitch, distortion, kick, snare hits, punch mechanically with industrial edge, vocal chops, echo, drift, chord, overdrive, sub bass hits, sync with X for maximum impact, deep drops to minimal glitch, sub pulses, aesthetic, stereo pads, and reverse effect create suspense, left robotic murmurs, systems drifting beyond control. Build up the mass, snare rolls, rising synth layers, and glitch effects increase tension, ascension, robotic countdown, 3, 2, 1, silence before final drop. Drift, core, overdrive. Animal glitch effects and sub-hum with distant neon echoes. Robotic void at maximum. Pads and effects build anticipation for the final drop. Final drop. Maximum intensity. Layered glitch bass growls, stabs and industrial hits. Kick, snare, stuttering complex chaotic patterns. Vocal drops with the drive. Effects sweeps mimic energy overload. Fading into silence. And sub bass slowly fade. Watch your button whisper, overdrive terminated.
K-score, overdrive. Sub bass hits sync with effects for maximum impact. Dirt drops to minimal glitch, sub pulses, atmospheric pads, and reversed effects create suspense. Robotic murmurs. Systems drifting beyond control. Build up. 2. Fast snare rolls, rising synth layers, and glitch effects increase tension. Robotic countdown. 3, 2, 1. Short silence before final drop. Chaotic bass lines layered with glitch stacks dominate the mix. Kick, snare, stutter pattern create unpredictable rhythms. Synth sweeps industrial effects. Vocal.
Build up 2. Fast snare rolls, rising synth layers, and glitch effects increase tension. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Short silence before final drop. Chaotic bass lines layered with glitch stacks dominate the mix. Now difference making us synth beyond control. Elbow rhythms. And in vocal chops enhance cyberpunk energy. Vocal chops punctuate drift, core, overdrive. Minimal glitch effects and sub-hum with distant neon echoes. Robotic void at maximum.
Pads and effects build anticipation for the final drop.
Final drop. Final drop. Maximum intensity. Later glitch bass growls, stabs, and industrial hiss. Kick, snare, stutter, complex chaotic patterns. Vocal chop punctuate, drift, core, overdrive. Sax, bass, and sub-hum with distant neon echoes. Robotic void at live and maximum. Pads and effects build anticipation for the final drop. Final drop, maximum intensity. Later glitch styles.
Neon effects sweep across stereo. Cyber glitch pulses emulate energy building in a cyber environment.
robotic voice whisper. Drift core sequence overdrive initiated. Goes up, hum, gradually increases tension.
Build up authority to rights and simulate acceleration.
Rising hats and glitch stutters layer rhythmically.
Metallic effects heads accentuate the build-up.
Silence before jumping from rapid robotic shout.
Overdrive engage. Pulsing bass growls hit hard, layered with glitch distortion.
Kicks mirror hit spots mechanically with
Industrial edge, torque jaws echo. Drift core overdrive. Sub bass hits sync with effects for maximum impact.
drops to minimal glitch, pulses, atmospheric tides, and reverse effects create spins. Robotic murmurs, system shifting beyond control.
Build up to voices in layers and glitch effects increase. Switch now is before the final drop.
Drop 2. Feels like bass live layered with glitch stabs dominate the mix. Hit flare patterns create unpredictable rhythms. Synth sweeps, industrial effects, vocal chops enhance cyberpunk energy. Vocal chops punctuate
Drift core overdrive. Minimal glitch effects and sublime with distant neon echoes.
robotic one, and that's the maximum.
Massive effects build anticipation for the final drop. Final drop. Final order is layering the mix lane. Glitch bounce done in faster rhythmically. Maximum intensity. Layered glitch wing of bounce stabs. Big tutorial hits.
So top, return the only lead and limit to silence. Glitch, sub bass, slowly fading into silence. Glitch, sub bass, slowly fade, overload, fading into silence.
Glitches and sub bass slowly fade. Last robotic whisper over terminated.
Terminated.
Over drops echo. Drift core for overdrive. Bass hits sync with effects for maximum impact.
Beat drops to minimal glitch pulses. Atmospheric pads and reverse effects create suspense. Robotic murmurs, systems drifting beyond control. Build up to forces synth layers and glitch effects increase contract. Beat drops to minimal glitch sub-pulses. Atmospheric pads and reverse effects creates building in a cyber environment. Robotic voice whisper drift core overdrive. Overdrive initiated. Low subtle glitch pulses emulate energy building in a cyber environment. Robotic voice whisper drift core sequence overdrive initiated. Robotic voice whisper drift core sequence overdrive initiated. Low sub hum gradually increases tension.
Build up authority to rights
And simulate acceleration. Rapid effects build and distant neon echoes. Robotic voice and synth simulate acceleration. Rapid hi-hats and glitch stutters layer rhythmically. Metallic effects hits accentuate the build-up. Silence before drop with robotic shout. Overdrive engaged. Drop 1.
Digital glitches cascade across stereo channels. Subtle synth stabs mimic flickering neon lights. Distorted robotic voice glitch nova sequence initiated. The long link sub fades in, building tension. High pitch risers bend unnaturally like corrupt code spiking. Rapid trap hi-hat rolls enter rhythmically. Glitch effects stutter simulating a system about to explode. Silence cut, robotic whisper. Haunted and glitch bass growls, jagged and chaotic. Kick and snare hit with a mechanical metallic edge. Vocal chop glitch nova rampage. Staccato synth stabs flicker like digital sparks. Beat drops to minimal halftime with eerie glitch vex. Sub-pulses mimic electrical surges in a failing system. Atmospheric pads create a tense cyberpunk ambiance. Build up to fifth and fully under all. Rising pitch synths emulate voltage spikes. Robotic voice for illuminating hits. Drop 2. Later glitch bass and rim growls hit harder. Stop patterns create chaotic unpredictability.
Metastatic burst glitching like corrupted files loading. Industrial alarms wail in the background. A distorted choir pad builds a dark fiery atmosphere. Robotic voice, critical overload detected. High-pitched risers ascend, bending unnaturally. Trap snares build metallic hits, pan left to right. Glitch sample system crashes. Final cutoff with robotic scream collapse. Once a bass growl
growls layered with glitch sparks. Kick and snare hit, millet hits, pan electrolytes, arrow glitch sample system crash, final cut off with robotic scream, collapse. Drop one, progressive bounce layered with glitch sparks. Kick and snare hit with militant force. Bass drops like buildings falling. Inferno vocal chop, burn, collapse, hit a loss. Between heads, bounce down in the door, squirrels, layers of force and stack higher. From digital home drones underneath the process, real vocal chop, burn, collapse, data loss. Fast snare rolls rise, layers of distortion stack higher, vocal system meltdown imminent. Bass sweep rises until silence. After syncopated rhythm growls, erratic and chaotic. Clutch layers cut the rhythm like corrupted files, breaking apart. Sub punches harder, sidechained with kick drums. Siren like synth screams in the background. Slump pocket, unsettling glitchscape. Whisper, data, integrity destroyed. Crazy high frequency tones shimmer. Burns harder, distortion back bass that'll unpredictably. Aggressive bass growls layered with glitch spark. Air hit with militant. Drops like buildings falling. Inferno vocal chop, burn, collapse, hit a loss. That strips down to distorted percussion. Kick and snare hit with militant force. Bass drops like buildings falling in an inferno vocal chop, burn, collapse, data loss. Beat strips down to distorted percussion. Blue digital home drones underneath. Just breathing fox like overheating machinery gasping. Build up two. Fast snare rolls rise. Layers of distortion stack higher. Of distortion stack higher. Meltdown imminent. Bass sweep rises until silence. Faster. Syncopated rhythm growls erratic and chaotic. Glitch layers cut the rhythm like corrupted files, breaking apart. Sub punches harder, sidechained with kick drums. Siren like synth screams in the background. Unsettling glitchscape, robotic whisper. Flickering neon, sensing glitching data streams sweep across stereo. Subtle industrial effects simulate digital overload. Robotic whisper data systems destabilize, initiating havoc. Lows are humming, gradually builds tension. Build up, rising abundance, synths mimic corrupted data accumulation. Fast rap, hi-hats and glitch stutters layer rhythmically. Metallic effects hits punctuate the build-out. Silence just before drop. Robotic chant. Havoc mode. Drop one. Drum with some glitch, bassline slam hard with chaotic distortion. Kick and snare bunch mechanically, emphasizing industrial energy. Vocal jumps compel neon data havoc. Some bass hits with digital sparks for maximum impact. Build up. Build up. Build up. Build up. Rapid snare rolls and rising synth layers increase tension. Build up. Build up. Build up. Rapid counter 3, 2, lost silence before final drop. Even heavier bass growls layered with glitch stabs. Kick, snare, stutter patterns add unpredictability. Industrial effects and synth sweeps enhance the chaotic vibe. Vocal jump punctuate each downbeat. Neon data havoc. Minimal section with glitch echoes and sub-hum. Robotic voice whisper, system failure imminent. Harassing pads and effects, no anticipation for final drop. Maximum intensity, overlapping glitch bass growls, stabs and industrial hits. Kick, snare, stuttering complex chaotic rhythms. Vocal jump rhythm, digital meltdown, fading into silence. Glitch fade with low sub-hum. Last robotic whisper, havoc complete. Havoc complete. Fade with little somehow, last robotic whisper, havoc complete. Build up. Build up. Havoc complete. Searing metal pad shimmer with glowing synth sparkles. Just radio track, those tension glitching in and out. A slow some bass pulse stances echoing like a reactor warning signal. Build up, build up, build up. Percussion layers, metallic claps, hi-hat bursts and filtered snares. A rising scene for arpeggio climbs through the stereo field. Vocal chop whispering havoc, incoming glitched and stuttered. Tension rises with a reverse bass sweep and silence just before the drop. 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 The wheels of neon rhythm bass smashes in sync with punching kick and snare. Wobbling growls layered with glitchy laser stabs. Sub-bass pulses in sync with rhythm patterns for chest shaking impact. Vocal snaps, burst distorted and chopped. Beat pulls back into halftime groove with heavy 808s. Robotic glitch fuck scattered across stereo like corrupted circuitry. Neon laser turn weaving the light fragments through the chaos. Build up time percussion, more aggressors. Pitch bent, synth silent, screaming upwards. Vocal lipper rolled, neon havoc, neon havoc. Harder, more chaotic rhythm pattern with rapid fire bass chops. The extra distant buffers break the heaviest rhythm drop. Yeah, distorted growls layered with melodic neon synths for a hybrid chaos. Hovering chaos. Energy weighs down with the glitchy tails of fading neon paths. Bass rumbles fade into silence, leaving static glitches at the very end. Everything slaps back with the heaviest rhythm drop yet. Distorted growls layered with melodic neon synths for a hybrid chaos. Havoc mode engaged. Havoc mode engaged. Havoc mode engaged. Havoc mode engaged. Energy weighs down with glitchy tails and fading neon paths. Sub-bass rumbles fade into silence, leaving static glitches at the very end. 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 Build up. Build up. Build up. Build up. Before the drop. Build up. Build up. Pulls back in the halftime groove with heavy 808s. Robotic glitch fox scales layer across stereo and corrupted circuitry. Neon leaves return, weaving the light fragments through the chaos. Build up. Portal touch distorted and chopped. Pulls back in the halftime groove with heavy 808s. Robotic glitch fox scale across stereo and corrupted circuitry. Neon leaves return, weaving the light fragments through the chaos. Build up. Portal touch distorted and chopped. Pulls back in halftime groove with heavy 808s. Robotic glitch fox scale across stereo and corrupted circuitry. Neon leaves return, weaving the light fragments through the chaos. Build up. 205 230. Double time percussion, more aggressors. Sense silence screaming upwards. System overload. Neon havoc. Neon havoc. Neon havoc. Neon havoc. Robotic bleed simulate a family circuit grid. Starting point for grid circuit integrity. Compromise, systematic subliminalizes on the static textures. Build up, life start ticking, building faster. Sharp rise and layer with plasma burst. Silence and glitch alarms, pulse intensity. Silence, cut, third sequence activity. Countervailing. Rhythm clouds, sweeps with trap style. 808 punches, bass lines sound like melting circuitry. Warped, sizzling texture, laser stabs, lines between beats. Vocal chops, stutters, plasma. Burn, beats, transferred after trap. Dark series, sounds are rich spots. Electrical pulses, buzz like sparks, flying off a motherboard. Held up to 30 snare rolls, intensify. Pitch rising, synth sweeps, simulate voltage climbing. Systematic subliminalizes on the static textures. Build start ticking, building faster. Dark riser layer with plasma burst. Solid laser layer with blocks. Further monster one-way sound. Systematic soft integrity compromise. Deep cinematic sub rumble rises under static texture. Textures. Build up. Build up.
Trap hi-hats started ticking, building faster. Start rising later with plasma burst. Silence number sequence activate. Drop into a conscious baseline sounds like sound weird. One thing third track to walk. Trap hi-hats start ticking, building faster. Start riser layered with plasma burst. Sirens and glitch alarms, alternating sirens and glitch alarms. Also its intensity. Sirens catch burst sequence reads vocal jump style 808 punches. Baselines. Don't even real ground. Is with traps, 808 punches. Baseline sound like nothing surface real. Baseline sound like nothing final. Plasma sound cut. Silence. Silence.
Flickering neon plasma says sweep across stereo. Subtle glitch at X-Min, electric discharge. Robotic whisper, plasma flood, systems destabilized. Low somehow slowly builds tension. Build up, simulate energy surges. Rapid hi-hat trap rolls and glitch stutters accelerate rhythm. Metallic effects punctuate the build-up. Silence before drop with robotic shot frenzy engage. Drop 142. Heavy lift bass cross on the main layer. Industrial distortion. Kicks there hits spots from medical from plasma flux frenzy. Some bass pulses synchronize with effects for maximum impact. Fade up in the minimal glitchy sub-pulses. As it as it reverse effects reverse face storm. From with stability rising. Build up to slowly builds tensile set layers and glitch effects increase intensity. Lobbying comments in simulon. Evil the final drop. Kicking out the view change baselines layer with quick glitch stabs. Kick snaps, patterns reading unpredictability. Since we and the destroy creating unpredictability. Since we and industrial effects and constantly energy. Photo fluff punctuate plasma flux frenzy. Rivy glitch effects with low sub hum. Whispered robotic voice for the low imminent. Rising thousand effects build tension for final drop, final drop, final drop, final drop, final drop. Maximum density, overlapping glitch-based blast on stabs and industrial hits. Kicks there can indicate alternate color patterns. Photo look from through plasma flux for plasma flux. Frenzy, already frenzy terminate. Whisper frenzy terminated. Flash your body, 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 whisper frenzy terminated. Quantum scenes and objects baselines sweep across stereo. To glitch X flicker like unstable particles. So sub-hum gradually builds tension. Quantum surge detected, initiating sequence. Button simulate energy accumulation. Trap hi-hat rolls accelerate rhythmically. Metallic and glitch X punctuate the build. Silence before drop with robotic shout. Large engaged! Bass growls with glitch distortion dominate the track. Kick and snare hit with sharp mechanical precision. Vocal chops echo onto bass surge. Some bass hits synchronize with effects for maximum punch. Animal glitch, some bass with atmospheric pads. Distant robotic warnings and reversed effects create suspense. The frequency sweeps emulate energy fluctuations. Build up to 250. Levels air rolls, rising synth layers and glitch effects increase intensity. Run up to 1. Silence before final drop. Drop your EV or chaotic baselines layered with glitch stabs. Kick snares, startup patterns add unpredictability. Symptoms and industrial effects and as the setback energy. Vocal jumps, reverses in the glitch echoes in some bass. Technology overload, imminent. Backs rise, tension before the final drop. Final drop. Final drop. Maximum intensity overlapping glitch bass growls and industrial stabs. Industrial stabs. Velocity overload. Zombie for dramatic effect. Final effects in simulating energy release. bass growls of glitch distortion dominate the track. Can snare hit with sharp mechanical precision. Vocal chops echo onto bass surge. Sub-bass hit synchronized with effects for maximum punch. Minimal glitch, sub-bass with atmospheric pads. Distant robotic warnings and reversed effects create suspense. Slow frequencies with simulate energy fluctuations. Build up to 250. With effects for maximum punch. Minimal glitch of bass with range of effects to steroid pads. Just a robotic rats. Subways hums with glitch effects emulate a quantum energy core. Neon synth sweep across stereo. Robotic whisper, quantum drop reactor. On metallic FX hits gradually increase tension. Rising pitch synths simulate energy accumulation. Fast hi-hat rolls and glitch stutters layer rhythmically. Industrial effects punctuate the build-up. Silence just before drop with robotic shout reactor activated. Blast of glitch bass growls dominate.
increased tension. Robotic countdown, 3, 2, 1. Short silence before final drop. Drop, drop, drop. Even heavier chaotic bass lines layered with glitch steps dominate. Kicks, snare, stutter patterns create unpredictable rhythms. Synth sweeps and industrial effects enhance summer-like energy. Produce shock storm. Minimal glitch effects with sub-hum. Shockwave intensifying. Rising passive effects build tension for final drop. Final drop. Maximum intensity. Overlapping glitch bass crawls, industrial snaps and sub-bass hits. Kicks staring and chaotic the pure storm fading in the silence. Glitches and sub-bass family. Last robotic whisper. Whisper. Shock storm. Complete. Sub-pulses, atmospheric pads, and reversed effects create suspense. Robotic murmurs, system energy spiking. Build up two. Repeat snare rolls, precisely sensible layers and glitch effects increase tension. Robotic countdown, 3, 2, 1. Product before fire sets up and complete. Build up 3, build up 3, build up 3. Rising synth layers and glitch effects increase tension. Robotic countdown, 3, 2, 1.
Flickering neon synth with industrial crackle sweep across stereo. Low sub hum simulates a brewing sonic storm. Robotic cluster, chronic inferno. Systems unstable. Glitch effects and distant metallic hits gradually increase tension. Rising embodied synth kinetic energy accumulation. Fast hi-hat rolls and glitch stutters layer rhythmically. Industrial effects punctuate the bill. Silence just before drop. Robotic shout. Collapsing in the unit. Drop 1. Massive glitch bass growls dominate the mix. Kicks near his punch mechanical loop and industrial precision. Sonic inferno relax. Some bass pulses sequence attacks for maximum impact. 3 drops in minimal glitch sub-pulses. Accident tags now reverse their reverse effects simulated digital meltdown. Robotic murmurs. Quality stable. Build up 2. Rising synth layers and glitch effects build tension. Build up. Inferno. Rising embodied synth mimic energy accumulation. Fast hi-hat rolls and glitch stutters layer rhythmically. Industrial effects punctuate the bill. Silence just before drop. Robotic shout. Collapsing in the unit. Rising embodied sub-pulses, atmospheric pads, and reverse effects simulate a digital meltdown. Robotic murmurs. Core destabilizing. Build up 2. 3 synth layers and glitch effects build tension. Build up. Punctuate. Sonic inferno collapse. Complete. Rising pads and effects build tension for the final drop. Final drop. Maximum intensity overlapping glitch bass growls, industrial snaps and some bases. Kicks scattering chaotic mechanical patterns. Fully vocal drops the beat. Sonic inferno collapse. Effects when it whispers offline. It kicks cinematic whisper. System offline. Crackle sweep across stereo. Glitch shifts into sync with the X for maximum impact. He drops from the glitch, subpulses, atmospheric paths, and reverse effects, simulated digital meltdown, robotic murmurs, or destabilizing. Build up to destabilizing glitch effects, build tension. Build up to minimal glitch, subpulses, atmospheric paths, and reverse effects, simulate reflex, final drop. Drop to or digital meltdown, robotic murmurs, or destabilizing. Build up to processes, layers, mark layers, and glitch effects, tension. Glitch effects, build tension.
Beeps like corrupted terminal data. Sub-rumble pulses like a power generator. Terminal access detected. Override initiated. Static burst, pan left to right, building tension. High pitch risers glitch upwards as metallic narrows layer. Heavy sub-bass growl builds pressure. Silence then robotic stutter. Override! Crunchy rhythm bass stabs hit like corrupted files. Slamming shot kicks, snare slam hard with industrial metallic edges. Override! Glitch fatter across stereo, chaotic but controlled. Beat strips down a halftime trap groove. Sub-bass swells, distorted circuit fucking access denied. Build up to the line, the ride. Build up to a stirrist, grasp to metal override. Initiate them with chop rhythm patterns. These lines modulate wildly like they don't generate corruption spikes. Terminal access detected, override initiated. Static burst pan left to right, building tension. High pitch risers glitch upwards for the just sterols layer in. Heavy sub-bass growl builds pressure. Silence and robotic stutter. Override. Punchy rhythm bass stabs hit like corrupted files. Slamming shut, kicking snap slam hard with industrial metallic edges. Fugu chop, override. Punchy rhythm bass stabs hit like corrupted files. Slamming shut, can scatter across the dude's pressure. Silence then override. Override. Punchy rhythm bass stabs hit like corrupted files. Slamming shut, kick snap slam hard with industrial metallic edges. Fugu chop, override, clack cross, stereo chaotic. Punchy rhythm bass stabs hit like corrupted files. Slamming shut, kick snap slam hard with industrial metallic edges. Vocal chop system power off click. Override. Punchy rhythm bass stabs hit like corrupted files. Slamming shut, kick smash slam hard with industrial metallic edges. Vocal chop, override. Override. Glitch batter across stereo, chaotic but controlled. Beat strips down a halftime trap groove. Sub-bass swells, distorted circuit fuck with access denied. Build up to the upwards. Alarm silence, sweep upwards. Trap hi-hats rattle loudly. Countdown voice, security breach. 3, 2, 1. Harder glitchy rhythm with chopped rhythm patterns. Basslines modulate wildly like data corruption spikes. Stop-start segments with silence cuts for dramatic effect. Override. 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 Reactor hum. Static bursts fill the soundscape. Voice whisper system compromised. Fatal error. Sub-bass drones carry suspense into final section. Final drop. Full power chaos, double bass speed with relentless rhythm chops. Electronic screeches, breaches, growls collide. Sirens blare under the rhythm. Final glitch, scream. Static fizzles like a terminal shutting down. Sub-hum fades out slowly. Ends with a sharp system power off click. Sub-rumble pulses like a power generator. Terminal access detected. Override initiated. Pull up to a base. Digital voltage flicker across stereo like unstable particles. Distant robotic voice. Atomic reactor online. Ready for default drop. Metallic switching ambient effects create tension. Build up. Rising pitch bends and simulates energy building. Rapid hi-hat roll and glitch stutters that rhythmic tension. Industrial effects punctuate the build. Silence how before drop the robotic
Cascaded.
Drop a penny bounce, dominate layer with glitch distortion. Kick and snare hit with mechanical precision and vocal chop clips of atomic reactor. Drop. FX sweeps and sub-bass hits emulate a chain reaction. Beat cross the middle, sub-pulse with glitch stutters. Keywords used with atmospheric acts to reverse effects. Create suspense, robotic murmurs, and a atomic reactor. Hollow to the thousands of players increasing precision. Robotic countdown 3, 2, 1 for final drop. Drop 2. Baseline still here, but glitch stabs. Hi-hat rolls and glitch stars and rhythmic tension. Industrial drops to moderate redemption. Industrial effects, don't do repation. Final drop, fluctuate the bills. Silence, nothing building bass cross glitch stabs and industrial hits. Over the tickle, melodic shots. Drop C0, physic and idiotic. It goes like a reactor shutting down. Fast metallic pop echoes like a reactor shutting down. And sub-bass hits emulate a chain reaction. Beat drops the middle of the pulses, stutters, atmospheric gaps and first and sex creates stutters. Devastating robotic murmurs, and they are responsible for final drop. This interceding space players and prevent for final drop. Just don't doesn't build a drop.
Crackly electricity sounds, sparks flying in stereo. Dark mechanical drones hum like a reactor chamber. Metallic percussive hits echo in the distance like a factory activate. A robotic voice whispers voltage core, initiating execution. Build up. Fast snare rolls pushing simple. Today's movable pressure. Murray silence sweep upwards. Just before the drop, the silence cut with a single zap. Drop 1. Drop 1. Drop 1. Massive rhythm style bass growls distorted like electric shocks. Punching kick and snare drive the groove. Each hit sounding like a voltage surge. Layered laser zap start across the mix. Robotic vocal chops. Juice stutter between bass hits. Beat slows to half-time. Heavy 808 subs dominate. Mechanical glitches and breaker switch box cut to silence. Industrial synth pads create tension. Build up to 230. Let your synthesis switches under overload. Those switches between transonance. Sub pulls back into a low rumble. No meltdown detected. Core meltdown detected. Build up down detected. Bass snare rolls, burst on metal. Final drop, all out chaos, rapid fire rhythm stabs, ultra heavy sub bass. Electric shock, frick sap between beats. Vocal distortion screaming, execution. Complete. Bass with glitchy static, natural locked alarms. Hello sub hum, edge with one last raw power surge zap. Alarming sirens sweep upwards just before the drop. A silence cut with a single zap. Drop 1. Massive rhythm
Style bass growls distorted like electric shocks. Bungee kick and snare drive the groove. Each hit sounded like a voltage surge. Layered laser zaps dart across the mix. Robotic vocal chops execute stutter between bass hits. Beat slows to halftime. Beat slows to halftime. Heavy 808 subs dominate. Mechanical glitches and breaker switch fucks cut the silence. Dark industrial synth paths create tension. Robotic bump the mix. Robotic vocal chops execute stutter between bass hits. Beat halftime. Heavy 808 subs dominate. Mechanical glitches and breaker switch fucks cut the silence. Dark industrial synth paths create tension. Robotic bump the mix. Robotic vocal chops stutter between bass hits. Beat slows to halftime. Heavy 808 subs dominate. Mechanical glitches and breaker switch fucks cut the silence. Dark industrial synth paths create tension. Percussion layer stacks. Snare runs. Rising pitch bend screeches. 5, 4, 3, 2. Energy peaks in the second drop. Trial rhythm jumps with extra distortion. Electric growls mixed with glitchy pitch and whoops. Short stops, start breaks like the system is glitching on the road. Laser sweep fills width between transitions. Sub pulls back into a low rumble. Robotic voice with purpose torques. Core meltdown detected. 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 Build up down detected. Moving electric guard sweep across stereo. Distance alarm signal instability in the system. Sub pulses like a failing power grid. Robotic whisper. Voltage anomaly detected. Build up. Rising sense, razors been extraction. Electricity uplift glitching. Stream intelligent out of underground stuttering. Dimension water ignition. Detected. Build up. Rising sense, versus mimic surging electricity. Trap my hand walls layer with glitchy sparks. Industrial metallic effects stuttering anticipation. To silence with robotic voice grabbing it out. Heavy bass clouds with electric crackle overlays. Snare hits are butchy and metallic, emphasizing sudden voltage surges. Vocal chop glitch, voltage drop anomaly. Laser like synth sweeps puncturing the rhythm. Beat steps down to drop bass walls. Cool down snare pads and attention like a charge circuit about to down. Stop robotic chatter in the background increases suspense. 2. Fast air rolls, pitch rising effects. Layer lasers simulate electric current building up. Final countdown, 3, 2, 1. Distorted, ready to rhythm. Clouds mimic stars flooding uncontrolled. Kick, snare, stutters will create chaotic rhythm. Some bass hits hard and unevenly simulating electrical instability. Vocal jumps and glitch effects punctuate every beat. Minimal section with eerie electric sparks. Low rumbling sub and robotic whispers. System failure approaching. Terrestrial metallic front. Sounding up. Full force chaotic bass and click snaps. Unless electric clouds later with rhythmic effects. Switches are in screams. Burst behind detection. Final decoder. Freeze. Fall drop anomaly. Spacing static. Straight to the low thumb. Left electric spark clocks abruptly leaving silence. Build up. Static fades to lost on last electric spark bombs abruptly, leaving silence. drop. Psychedelic, preserving builds your way to rhythm for endurance.
Electric crackles and neon voltage hums sweep across stereo. Subtle glitch effects simulate energy surges. Robotic whisper, voltage protocol online. Grinding sequence engaged. Low sub-pulses build tension gradually. Rising pitch sips emulate energy accumulation. Fast hi-hat rolls and glitch stutters layer rhythmically. Metallic effects hits punctuate the rising intensity. Silence just before drop, robotic shout. Protocol engage. Protocol engage. Progressive bass growls hit hard with glitch distortion. Kick snare punch mechanically layered with industrial stabs. Vocal chop, voltage grind, protocol. Sub-bass and FX sweeps simulate an electric surge. Beat strips to minimal sub-bass pulses. Atmospheric pads and reversed effects create suspense. Robotic murmurs echo. System voltage rising. Build up to rapid snare rolls. Pitch rising. Synth layers and glitch effects build tension. And roll sub-pulses build tension. One silence before final drop. Even heavier chaotic bass lines layered with glitch stabs. Maximum chaos over rhythmically medical rhythm. Sense sweeps industrial effects and vocal chops enhance intense real. Chops punctuate vocal meltdown, fading into silence. Less robotic whisper, protocol terminated. Massive bass growls hit hard with glitch distortion. Kick strips to minimal sub-bass pauses with glitch distortion. Kick snare punch mechanically layered with industrial stabs. Vocal chop, voltage grind, protocol. Sub-bass and FX sweeps simulate an electric surge. Protocol engage. Beat strips to minimal sub-bass pulses. Atmospheric pads and reversed effects create suspense. Robotic murmurs echo. System voltage rising. Built up to rapid snare rolls. Pitch rising. Synth layers and glitch effect build tension. Roll sub-pulses build tension wide. Punch free. Whisper tension wide. Protocol engage. Protocol engage. Protocol engage.
Terminal sounds echo like all functioning systems. Neon sims sweep shimmer across stereo channels. Low sub-hum pulses gradually, building tension. Robotic whisper. Terminal sequence activated. Observation simulate energy overload. Trap hi-hat rolls and glitch. Stutters accelerate. Metallic effects hits punctuate the rhythm. Silence just before drop. Robotic jazz. Rage mode. Rage mode. Rage mode. Rage mode. Bridging turtle sounds echoing malfunctioning systems. Neon synths sweep shimmer across stereo channels. Awesome hum pulses gradually, building tension. Robotic whisper, terminal sequence activated. Build up, instant simulate energy overload. Trap hi-hat rolls and glitch, stutters accelerate. Metallic effects hits punctuate the rhythm. Silence just before drop. Robotic jam, rage mode. Trappy cyber bass growls, feminine jacket and chaotic. Kicks punchy and industrial. Vocal chops, glitch, rave. system under stress. Build up to 250 walls and rising synth layers increase intensity. Vertical overload imminent. Silence before the final drop. Even heavier bass growls layered with glitch stabs. Kick stabs, kick stabs, kick stab, kick complex patterns. What seems to dictate the awakens victim breakdown. Build up, heavy cyber bass growls, slamming, jagged and chaotic. Kick and roll. Raise turbo, reach. The pitch can feel it down, fading into silence. The troubles what's up, Elcos. Pulse tension before the final drop. Final drop. Maximum intensity. Layered bass scrawls, glitch stabs, and industrial hits. Kick stare pattern stutter. Bass growl. Rate low sub hum. Meltdown. Fading into silence. Build up. So sub hum. Last robotic whisper echoes. System terminated. No. Heavier bass, placements and fences in cracks. Distant trouble warnings and reverse effects add suspense. Low rumble simulates a digital system under stress. Build up to simulating system breakdown. Shutdown. Bow. Atmospheric glitch paths with distant industrial whispered robotic voice. Terminal rage unleashed. Even heavier bass growls layered with glitch